So I had a breath work session today. It was scheduled for tonight for 7 o'clock. It did not happen. And there's an interesting story about that actually ties into the reading that I posted today. When I first went to this space and the Mayan woman, she just happened to be a Mayan woman, was telling me about this breath work and the womb work that they do, I said, oh my God, yes, I would love that. And so I signed up with her, and my intuition said to me, be careful, because she just duped you. Like, she's flim-flamming you. It's not going to be her doing it. She's going to put a YTXY. And I'm like, oh my God, no. So I messaged her and I said, hey, it's going to be you, right? You're available? If that time doesn't work for you, if you're not available, that's fine. Just let me know. She goes, yes, that's fine. It works perfectly. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go ahead and I pay the deposit and I go to the session. And it's crazy because today, before the session, even while I was doing that reading, I felt tired out of nowhere. I felt so tired, and everything in me was saying, cancel this. And so I called the girl and I tried to cancel. She goes, oh no, but I'm not available tomorrow. Again, keeping it up like she's the one doing the session. This is so manipulative and deceptive. It's sick. So she's like, I'm not available tomorrow. I said, you know what? I'm going to push through. I'm going to come. We already said we're going to do this. I'm going to come. I get there. Energy is high. It's sweet and fun. And she's being so bubbly. And then she says to me, well, he is going to be the one to do the session. I said, absolutely not. I booked the session with you, not with him. She said, well, I'm not certified. And I'm sitting here like, then why were you offering to me what you are not qualified to do? Let me say something. Because see, I was going to try to do this video without letting the dark side of the Siren show up. But apparently, that ain't going to happen. Spiritual narcissism in a pick-me woman is dangerous. Pick-me women are dangerous. And yes, they take their pick-me asses into spirituality and they suckle that D. And they drink down and guzzle down them cum drops like it's manna from heaven. And then they come and try to regurgitate that BS into your mouth and convince you it's good milk. I don't respect it. I don't honor it. I think it's disgusting, but it's very typical of a pick-me woman. This is spiritual narcissism and vampirism at its finest. So you try to hook me into a womb-based breathwork session under the auspices and the fake guise that you are the practitioner, just so that you can deliver me and my golden womb to a YTXY. Why would any woman in her right mind engage in a womb-centered, womb-based breathwork session with somebody who does not have the womb? I am not talking about women who may have had a hysterectomy at all. I am talking about male-bodied people who identify as males, are cis-het males. Why would any woman in her right mind go to a man about her womb? That's a violation right there. So the return of the matriarch is going to blow everybody's heads up, because nobody respects the matriarch. Nobody. And nobody respects the black matriarch at that. So she tried to convince me every way that she could to take this session. She goes, well, let me see if the other girl can do it. None of the women who work in this shop are certified. Only the YTXY is. He's the son of the owner. So they gatekeep and only let the males do the work, but they use the women to hook people in. This is a vampiric space. It is a vampiric space. It's beautiful, but it's full of vampires. And as someone who is a holy vampire of the lineage of Osset, because see, Osset, I'm going to tell my story. Osset created 3 vampire lineages. The Viperines, of which I hail from, are the most holy, and we do not need to feed on people to survive or to thrive. So the obscuro vampires out here who do need it, they do need to feed to survive. They are always targeting we true bloods, always, because they want to weaponize our power. We don't need to feed, but if they can sink their fangs into us and turn us, because they not like us. They not like us. They not. If they can manipulate us and weaponize us, they can feed greater. Because if they can attach themselves energetically to a true blood with a golden womb, that golden womb is a portal that attracts all, and especially good and high vibrational all. And if they can bind themselves through ritualistic breath work and other forms of vampirism, then they can feed on the people we meet that we do not feed on. They can use us to feed vicariously through us on people and let us bear that karmic debt. No, you will not be. Listen to me. The craziness that goes on in the spiritual community never ceases to amaze me. But the fact that people prey on black women because the black woman is the last to know shit about fuck is sick. And I'm glad as high priestess and a sacred tone master, I know better. So I can do better. Because see, a black woman who did not have my gnosis, my training, my initiations, my anointing, my certifications, would have gone ahead in that session and said, well, you know what? I don't want to be rude. They did prepare the space for me. I'm just going to go ahead with the flow. Fuck your flow. It's against my flow. My flow was a double goddess intention. Not to be any penis between us. Y'all. I am so glad that I trust myself, that I trust my intuition, and that I am okay with the word no. I don't give a damn who got what to say about me. Girl, talk about me till your lips fall off. Blame me and shame me and try to maim me. That girl tried to manipulate me every way she could. Well, yeah, I know, but we still have the sacred masculine internal, so we have to... No, we don't have to respect a fucking egotistical male. When I told that man to his face, no, I will not be proceeding with the session. I don't care how you jury rig it. Because he was like, well, I will just guide her so that she can do the session. I'm like, no, that's still you guiding me. No. If you do not have a female practitioner, then the answer is no. And you need to prioritize getting female practitioners in here. He says, well, that's unfortunate. There was no validation. There was no recognition. There was no accountability. There was no, I hear you and I respect your sovereign divine right as a goddess and the divine feminine to choose your path and to go with the healing journey that aligns most with your own tradition. There was none of that. There was only more spiritual narcissism and dickest ego in that. Well, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate for who? For you, you vampiric bitch. It's unfortunate for you. These men are vampires. They feed on your light. It is a source for them. Run!